Well, here's something you don't see every day. With the click of a phone camera, the bear's life changed, probably forever. Most of the details about the bear are murky. It's about 3 years old and it left its mother last spring. No one knows whether it's male or female. But the one thing we know for sure that stands out is the fact that the grizzly's bear fur is white. White grizzlies are almost unheard of. Polar bears roam the Arctic, and the west coast has Kermode, or spirit bears, though they're a variant of black bear, and their numbers are estimated to be in the low hundreds. But in the Rockies, grizzlies are sometimes darker, sometimes lighter, but always brown or black. Buzz about the unusual animal has been building ever since late April, when it was spotted in Banff National Park as a family drove by. The photos made the local news. In the weeks since, the bear has made international headlines and locals have given it a name. Park officials say they already encountered tourists pulling over on the side of the Trans-Canada Highway, hoping for a glimpse. Kim Titchener, president of Bear Safety and More Incorporated, which teaches courses on bear and wildlife safety, is incredulous. Of all the things to happen and of all the places it had to be Banff, where 4 million people visit every year? Like, really? The message from park officials and bear researchers alike is crystal clear. Do not seek out the bear, and if by chance you happen to see it, give it space. Worries remain about getting that rule to stick in Banff, where tourists can crowd animals and dozens of stopped cars frequently line roadways when a bear is visible. At the very least, experts say, packs of curious people could make it more challenging for the bear to move around and find food. At worst, the pressure from spending more time around humans could set the bear up for a dangerous confrontation, which could result in the bear being destroyed. I mean, I get it. I am a bear biologist, and I am super interested in viewing this white grizzly bear. It is definitely a rare animal, said Sarah, who is also the author of the new book, What Bears Teach Us, which looks at human-bear interaction from the earth sign perspective. But she's not going looking for any bears. I think as a society we need to recognize that sometimes our drive to view wildlife is driven by a selfish need to take a photo and post it to social media or to share it with our friends and family, or just to say we saw it, she said. When photos of the bear landed online, it was not news to park officials, who have been quietly watching the white beast grow for 2 years after it was first spotted as a cub with its mother, a bear known to staff. It's not something that we necessarily wanted to draw attention to ourselves, said John Stuart Smith, a human-wildlife conflict specialist with Parks Canada, but we were expecting that, at some point, it would start to draw attention. A local Facebook page for the area called the Bow Valley Network held a contest in May to give the bear a name and received hundreds of suggestions. They eventually settled on Nakota, meaning friend or ally in the language of the Stoney Nakoda, the indigenous people who were removed from the park after its creation. This is a very special bear, and as always, if you see it in the wild, do not disturb it by getting too close. Too close, the Facebook post adds. In some ways, the moniker marks the white grizzly's induction into a select club in Banff, bears that have been given names by the community. Parks Canada simply gives numbers to the bears they handle, and experts are divided on whether or not names are helpful to bears from a conservation perspective. Current celebrity bears include the Boss, a 300 kilogram male known for his size and virility. His fathered several other furry Banff dwellers, and Split Lip, who once cruised up Johnston Canyon, one of Banff's most popular family hikes, in midsummer. The latter has made headlines more recently, however, for occasionally eating rival bears. Experts are torn on whether people being on a first-name basis with the huge animals helps visitors understand them better, or just view their behavior in confusingly human terms. For example, Split Lip's recent cannibalistic activities can feed his reputation as a nefarious figure, which doesn't help, Stuart Smith says. I just have a question for you all. If they're so worried about people facing them and maybe hunting them down or being a poacher or whatever, then why post where they're located and everything? You know what I mean? But anyways, just thought I'd show you guys this white grizzly bear. Very rare, and If you do see it, don't go near it. Be smart. Guys, gals, everything in between, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. Smash that thumbs up button, and we'll talk to you all later. For now, peace and love. Peace and love. Mavakaga. Out.